Hi guys, I am putting up a fast one. Welcome to WCIA Network, where everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Welcome in, you guys. I've decided to put up a part 2 of that girl's video. I did say it had nothing to do with her. The reason I decided to put up, thanks for thumbs up coming on in. Thumbs up. Hi, Muffin Top. The reason I decided to put a fast part number 2 up, and I may just keep doing it, is because that video no longer exists on YouTube. Now everyone knows that everything I do here is for the sake of the missing children. I call them all Summer Moon Wells missing children. The Summer Moon Wells kids that have been sacrificed, taken, got gone, get gone, which includes Quentin, and Kylie, Harmony, the Watts kids, yada, 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 on and on and on. Because that video it was taken down, you guys. The video that I have photos on, and I have the whole video, so it doesn't matter because I download and keep my videos that absolutely positively show information that supports the sacrifices that are going on. I actually have downloaded a few of this lady's videos, which have nothing to do with her. Okay? Nancy Hopkins, you are right. Thank you. When someone deletes a video and takes it down, we all are smart enough to know there is a reason for it. There's a reason for it. I am going to be like fly on shit all over this girl's videos every day. I'm going to take information down every day, even though we know it has nothing to do with her. Her channel started when Summer Moon Wells Amber Alert went out. The photos that I am finding on this channel are photos I've never seen before. Now, we have all seen the photos of Summer Moon Wells petting the horse, but we've never seen a photo of Summer Moon Wells looking like that. That's not Summer Moon Wells to me. That is not the Summer Moon Wells that we know of. Put a number 1 in chat if you agree with me. Plus, she has the element that I always discuss on her neck. This photo is nothing like the photos that we have. I'm not accusing anyone of anything. Muffin Top is right. I'm not accusing. This is all deep faked in her videos, you guys. People are using other people's videos and other creators' information and information in their videos as their deep fake, and they're putting the truth of their sick ass shit underneath it. Do you understand? Thank you for putting those ones in there. Thank you. It has nothing to do with her. I personally think she's got some things going on. She really reminds me of Trish. That's no longer up. Oh my God, her voice and everything, the way she uses particular things. The way she uses particular things is different So, Muffin Top respectfully disagrees. She is slandering. I'm not. I'm going to keep this up here. So, Katie, you're going to see I take the information that is needed to help find these children, right? So, get some help. Well, we're just going to get you out of here. Bye-bye, Katie. We are using all of this stuff to find the missing children. And there are people like Katie. I just showed her information. I just blocked her because we don't need nonsense right now. There's nothing more you could say, right? People are people. They're scared. Katie is really scared, obviously. She needs to voice her opinion because she is really scared for the truth. And that's okay. People like Katie are worried and they're scared for this stuff to get exposed. But the photos that she has like this, I don't have. So I went back to her videos because her video was deleted. I downloaded her video. Now, I didn't make these photos. These photos are in her video. So whoever is deep faking into her video is the one that's slandering her. I am showing information for the sake of the missing children to show you that I know that this is the sacrifice they go through. I know because these photos match up with the photos I have, and that will be tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video, I will put apples to apples with the photos that you see here. See? I put more of the photos up because it shows a lot more than I thought it did. You guys, it shows location and it shows information that the authorities are going to be able to use because I already sent it. For all I know, it's the authorities that took her video down. This poor lady, it has nothing to do with her. The location that she shows to the left matches up to some of my other videos, and maybe that is the reason it was taken down. I don't know. But tomorrow's video will show you how it matches up. The information throughout the video shows the elements. It shows location, it shows the windows, and it shows the sacrifices which she's getting her eye taken out. The equipment that is showing on her face, now when I say her face, it's not this Nita girl. She's being used as a deep fake, okay? She's being used as a deep fake. That's it. So, this is what she's being used for. Photos like this is exactly what I've been showing for the last, now it's coming up to 1.5 years. This is exactly what Kylie Rodney looked like. This is exactly what the stuff Kylie Rodney has on her face. This is the stuff that Summer Moon Wells has on her face. This is the stuff that Quinton Simon shows brutally beaten on his face. So for me to just ignore it ain't happening. The photos to the left is location. These windows, that is really what I'm mainly going to focus on on Sunday. Because it's the facts. It's not about me showing this girl's face. It's about me showing the elements and location. It's about showing information that can make a difference and bring this shit down. All of these photos are from Tennessee. She says where she is. She says where she is, and it shows very clearly that the eyes are being removed. And she is connected to the machine. So I always say to you guys, they have a heart connected to their neck. I have dozens of photos that Summer Moon Wells has a heart connected to her neck. But the difference between this lady's photos and the ones that I have, this shows it very clearly, the heart connected to the neck. It's right there. Now, that is something that is, I would say, probably a number one element. A number one element. This. So if you think for one frickin' second that this channel is gonna ignore the number one element that's found on Summer, you're on the wrong channel. Because this, to me, these videos show the most evidence that I have seen clearly in the last year plus. I will show tomorrow how Benny Keys holds up these exact bony-like things and holds them up to his face. It's identical. I don't know where this is. I am putting this out there because tomorrow I will clearly be looking for any of the photos and videos that show this. This is somewhere very, very close. Very, very close to where the children are taken. I feel as if this is inside the room. I feel as if these photos, and the reason the video was taken down, not because of all the sick-ass photos I showed yesterday. I think it was taken down because it showed this shit. This shit. Because that chair and this kind of equipment and what it's showing here is the hardest information to find. And they put it out there. This photo here, I am going to line it up with the fake ass airport photos that I have from Benny and from Don Wells. These photos should never have made it onto YouTube. Whoever this person is, and it's not her, you guys. Obviously it's not her. She's alive and well, right? This photo, let me brighten it. This photo was taken looking up at someone laying on that table. And they, and they got a picture of the ceiling and the area in the room that is real. That is real. And this information can really be used. That is someone taking a picture from underneath her. Under. Looking up. I have images of rooms just like that. I haven't spent any time looking for it yet, but that's what I plan on showing tomorrow. Because today is actually football day. And I have a Halloween party that I am dressed as Wanda. And I'm going to go live from my party. These are the photos that are the most crucial. These are the photos that tell the most information. Look at the ground, look at the ramp, and look at what they have coming out from the ground. Yes, the picture to the left is trigger warning and it's showing shit, but understand the most important part of what I'm showing you is the picture in the middle. This is where the authorities could make the difference. This shows information. Yes, Wanda. And my husband's being Doctor Strange. It's a huge party. You won't see any faces, so you might see mine. I really don't give a shit. This is location. This is real. And whatever is happening to that girl, the middle picture might be super, super weird looking. But, wait. When you crop it to the very end of the picture, whoever this is has, and I'm telling you, concrete plaster over their mouth. That's plaster. It's concrete. All the other things on her neck there, we've seen before, you guys. We have been looking at this shit for over a year. Over a year. This. So obviously it's not about this girl, and it's not her. It's about everyone that they're putting under her face and using her as a deep fake. And for over a year, this has been going on for years and years, right? The fucking authorities have done nothing. So this information that the authorities could take, they could go do something with it. It's location. That's not a deep fake room behind her, you guys. That's the room. How do I know? Because I've been looking at these photos, because the part that's super, 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 super clear is the part that her hand is on her head, and then that she's sitting in a room and her head is in a hole. So what they do is they layer the heads, you guys. They layer the heads, meaning that it's not about her. They use her, whoever's doing this, as the cover-up, right? Her face is on the bottom, and then they layer it with the heads that are being brutalized. She is not the one doing the layering. She's just the one that has the YouTube channel. You could see the different heads in there. And let me tell you, what I intuitively see and spiritually see is I see and feel like a well cover, like a sewer cover being lifted up and put down. Like it's like whoever lifts it up and puts it down has a key to open it. Like these have keys. Like this is outside. Like this, there's a entrance through one of those things on the bottom of the floor. And if the authorities would listen, they would follow whatever holes are in the ground within this area. Like here, I'm showing you guys this photo. My body and my spiritual self feel as if I am being laid down to rest within a very thin area. It's elongated, and then I'm covered with cement. It's covered up. Just like what you see here. Those are wells. Those are like holes in the ground. Those are like secret places that people could get to through their secret doors or whatever they do. Just like this. And the photos really show it, you guys. They show it. And this is somewhere in Tennessee. This is somewhere by, I think she mentions, I'm studying her. I have notes. She mentions she's at a gas station on her way to where Summer Moon Wells went missing. And I want to say it's in Sevierville. But I'm going to listen closely. So this is what they're showing in her video for those who haven't seen the video before. Summer was placed in a sink. She was placed down under. And the things that I'm showing you here, you guys, these sacrifices and this sick shit, I don't mean to show it to you. I'm like so desensitized to it now because I've been watching it for so long that I don't even feel like it's real anymore. It is real, but it's like, I can't even imagine them doing this to people, but it is being done. This is what they're doing to all of them. This is what they're doing to all of them. And that's a room. That's a room. You can see the windows behind. I will be taking this stuff and putting it together so you guys could see why and how and why the hell am I showing you this shit and saying Summer Moon Wells. I will be showing you that all. Hopefully I'll be ready tomorrow depending on how hard we party tonight. Like that string. The string that's coming out of the eye. Summer Moon Wells has all of this. Every Summer Moon Wells missing child that I have talked about has all of that. And that's really clear. And that's not Nita. Whatever her name is. That's not her. You know, that they want you to think it is. It's not. I feel very bad for her. Gas. Yes. Gas station. I see a gas. I get visions, right? All the time. Like last time I was out in a very, 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 very crowded restaurant. And ever since I started doing Summer Moon Wells case, my clairvoyance and stuff has become very sensitive. So when I'm in a very large room drinking and people are in a restaurant, for some reason that's when I start hearing things. Like it uses, I don't know, I don't even know how it works because I've never researched any of this shit. It somehow uses the area or the voices or I don't know, but that's when it tells me stuff and it shows me stuff. And my husband who's amazing with me, and is my protector. That's what he does as a living, basically. Knows and sees it in my face when I go somewhere. That's what it's called. Like I go somewhere. And what I can tell you that I see is when I look at these pictures like this, I see that there is a gas station nearby. I see that the gas station is Not when you look into the picture, but it's on the other side. So it's like not into the picture, not towards the cement, but across the street. And I see this gas station being, like I said before, it's on the southeast side of an intersection. And that intersection has flat gravel, flat cement. It doesn't have grass. I see it. So the day that I choose to literally drive all around with someone, I will recognize it and I will know. I will know what I'm looking at. In the gas station, the reason a gas station is involved, and now you guys, nothing's been proven. 0, nothing. I have, it's only for entertainment purposes only. When I do and say things, it's through my clairvoyance and nothing is correct or has been proven. Right? The gas stations are used, the bathroom areas are used for whatever they're doing, and the truck stops. The trucks are used to hide vision. Like, they pull it, like the trucks don't know they're being used, put it that way. The trucks are being used so you don't see anything. The trucks don't know they're being used. So I see a location that is heavily surrounded by big trucks, but the trucks, I don't see those trucks as part of the situation. I see those trucks as being used as, okay, here come the 3 trucks. Okay, here they come. Go quick. In and out. That's what I see. I see those trucks being used. And I don't know if it's necessarily Sugar Bee. You said I had a feeling the truck stops were very important. I don't know if they're actually truck stops. I feel like it's a gas station. An old gas station. Like a marathon. Like a marathon. Not a Shell. Not an Amoco, like one that's in a small city and has been around for years and years. And these trucks go in and out and they give the business to this person because they've been there a long time. It's not very well kept, but there's a small little part of it, the convenience store part of it is new. And my vision that I had months and months ago was I saw Summer Moon Wells being held by someone's hand. And this gas station actually it was on the southeast side. And it was on a corner. And it was just surrounded by a hilly road going east and west. And then on the north side was like a camp of some sort, like campers or whatever. And I looked at her, I'm like, oh my God, Summer. I'm like, oh my God. And she was looking at me like I could intuitively hear her say, don't talk to me. Like, don't talk to me. Like, she didn't want me to recognize that I knew her. She knew that I recognized her. And she was like, no, don't go by me. Don't go. I'm good. I'm happy where I am. Don't touch me. Like, don't go by me. And they were checking out at this gas station's, like checking out candy and stuff. And she was fucking terrified for me to say anything. Horribly terrified. And the person was holding her hand really tight. And the only new piece about this gas station was the convenience store that was attached to it. That's all. but it's one that is known and people go to it. And it's loaded with trucks going in and out. But it's not necessarily the trucks that are involved. The people that do this use the trucks as a way of hiding their car or swapping cars or doing something where no camera picks it up, if you know what I mean. No camera picks it up that way. These are photos that basically show what they're doing. Those are pieces of skin, and that person, obviously, this shows a little closer, is not that girl. This person here is younger, and her head is, she's in a chair, and her head is in a padded square within this room. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you a clear evidence of how whatever this photo is going on with, let me grab it, is going on with her right here. Wait, page 22. Matches this here, matches Summer Moon Wells Missing Children's pictures that they have in the phone. So they have pictures of Summer Moon, but that red thing that's kind of like kissing her face can be found during her fake swing. When she's on the swing, this might as well be Summer Moon Wells's face, because this is attached to her face. So they use the same elements, and then they deep fake different people's faces to cover up the person that is actually getting victimized. On the right side, you see that it's a little different. It's like a number 5, you know, on her face. And it's really sad. And knowing that this video is gone, this video is gone. Only means one thing. Either the authorities are like, got a hold of it, which I pray that's the reason it's gone. Or whoever's the guilty party was like, take that shit down, bitch. Right? Like, because you could see so many other people's faces within these faces. You could tell that it's been tampered with, right? It's been tampered with. And the information in here is very solid. It's very solid. It's very telling. It's very solid. This location in this room, I really hope to pull out enough photos to show that there is a sequence of information that actually does make sense to location. And that would be something pretty solid that I could see the authorities. That's what they need, right? Because this room with these maroon boxes does exist. This here shows just different faces, and then, you know, different stuff's going on. And we've seen it all. But I do know that I really wanted to show this again because it's gone. That person, whoever that is on a like a surgical bed, and what you're looking at in the other two pictures is the white heart, you guys. Is the red heart on the white thing. That's what that is. And the other person to the left that's the person that is being victimized. That's the person that's being victimized. It's extremely clear. This last photo is extremely clear. So this might be extremely uncomfortable to look at. And I do know there are people that still are having a real hard time accepting the fact that this happens. And then there's a group of people that are here to protect the people that are guilty. They're here to keep it from being exposed. It's too late. It's exposed. I don't need any authority to tell me I'm right or wrong. It's exposed. That's all I'm doing here is exposing it. I don't need anyone to be like, oh, you're right or wrong, blah, 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 blah. I only need the people that are doing this to tell me the story of what they did. I'm telling the story of the missing children. I'm showing you photos because they're saying to me, put that photo up because I went through that. And no one knows I went through that. Put that fucking photo up because I had my eye removed. Put that photo up because I know that room. So when I say I know that room, obviously, Lori being me, don't know that room. I'm not a Summer Wells missing child. It's got to come through the children. The children show me. They're like, aha, that blue thing is the blue face that you see in A, B, C, and D's pictures. And that's how I'm able to line it all up. It's their story. And that's why I sent the photos that I did to Lori Vallow. And I said, I want your story. I got a phone call. Her shit was confiscated by the legal department. So someone is seeing it. And this was a week later, her trial was pushed up. I have no idea if it had anything to do with it. But I sent pictures showing that she killed more than her children. And I sent pictures showing the sacrifice. And I sent pictures of them in the water being sacrificed to her. So I don't really give a fuck to hear her story. I want her to be like, wow, how do you know the story of my children? How is it that you put that together? That is the story of my children. It's not her story. Her story is one-sided. That's what we want here. I want someone who did this, to be like, I cannot believe you have this is the children's story. This is basically what they went through. I don't need them to tell me anything more. Nothing. Because there's nothing that those people could give me that the kids will give a shit to hear about. They don't care about them. They want their story told, they want their story accepted, and they want it to stop. It's about the children. Not about these adults that come into my YouTube channel and bitch and put their thumbs down. You know what? That doesn't do anything. It's the most childish thing I've ever heard of. Thumbs down. When someone is trying to tell the story of the children that are brutalized, victimized, and sacrificed in ways that are so hurtful. I put up Arbana Papillon's interview. Nothing has happened. She told it through the eyes of the children. She was brave, and she did it because she was able to, and she probably was killed for it. She stood up for the children. She stood up for the children. Right, why? Right, Ron. I have so many questions. Like, why? Like, that's my question to them. Why the fuck are you doing this? Like, why? How are you able to do this? Like, I want to know how. But yet there's hundreds of people doing it, and all they could do is hide the weenie and hide behind the truth because they're so embarrassed and they can't live by their truth. So why do it? You think you're doing it through the eyes of God, but you can't even freaking stand in your truth and stand up and be like, I took her eyeball out. Okay, well, if you can't stand in your truth and tell the truth, then what are you doing? What? It's just pure out evil. If it was something for God in their head, they would be standing loud and proud and saying it. None of the people doing this stand loud and proud. They hide like little weenies. They hide behind YouTube creators and hide their shit because they know it's not what God wants. They know. Because if they thought differently, they would be standing up loud and proud. And not standing up with people that are brainwashed thinking it's correct. If you have to hide something, then you know you're doing something wrong. Period. That's it. Come on and say, oh yeah, I remember that girl. That sort of looks like the girl I fucked around with 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I hid it under her YouTube channel. What's the problem? The problem is you think you're doing it for one thing, but yet the action, the reaction, and the actions, they don't come together. They make no sense. So I will be giving a reading later with my Wanda outfit on live, and you will see me. And do a reading. If I don't do it, that's because I was uncomfortable doing it, or my internet didn't work or something. So they do it for Satan. Oh, fuck that, right? Sugar Bee, you're right. Please. Oh, it's so insane. So until tomorrow, unless I see you later tonight, I have some work to do tomorrow before I go on. But this is the Summer Wells Missing Children story. This is Quentin. This is Quentin Simon. They're all wasting their time over there. This is Kylie Rodney, as clear as can be. This is Harmony Montgomery, as clear as can be. This is Julia Potter, as clear as can be. This is Dylan Rounds. This is Aiden. This is Michael Vaughn. This is Serenity McKinney. This is McCain. It's all of them. It's the Watts kids, Lori Vallow kids. All the same. All right. Y'all, I'm done. Signing off. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, mods. Thank you, Muffin Top and Donna, if you are here. And thank you to my members and my subscribers. And, and I go to California in a week. Woohoo! All right. Talk to you later. God bless you. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Go Blue. Go Michigan. Bye, guys.